My name?
Young fella, we appreciate you doing the interview with us.
Yes, sir.
Could you tell us your name, please?
Darius Edward Jeffries.
Darius Edwards. Darius, what is your nickname? I think that is a fantastic name.
Old school.
Old school.
Old school.
Darius, where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Brooklyn, New York.
When you come to the Carolinas?
I was 15.
15-year-old?
15 years old.
Were you loved as a child?
Love is a funny word. I would think so. My mother struggled with me and my sister. She struggled. Working 2 and 3 jobs. And, she never there with us. So we were basically taking care of ourselves. I would like to think we was loved. She was doing the best she could with what she had to work with. So,
She was a single mama? Single parent?
My dad was in and out. They was married. My dad was just in and out, and he wasn't there like we needed him to be, But it was what it was. So I learned through that as I got older and could look back on it now. My mom struggled. She struggled. Put food on the table. But we ate. We made sure we didn't go hungry. So many crying days. I sit there and hold her hand and watch her cry. Our next meal, but she always made sure that meal was there.
Right.
Now, what she had to do to get that, I don't know. If you understand what I'm saying.
Right.
I can't pretend to know. I know it's hard for struggling mothers. My hat's off to single moms that have to raise kids. They really are. I feel for them. I do.
Darius, is your mom and daddy still alive?
No. Both of them deceased. And I love them both, You're going to love Dad regardless. He's my only dad, And guess what? As we got older, we became close. When I was young, I didn't understand nothing he did. And saying that is what love for Dad. Mom was always there. She never turned her back on me. And so, my mom just died about 3 years ago. My dad's been dead for about almost 9 years. So, they're both deceased now. I have nobody now, People I talk to and go back to and say, look, this is what I'm going through,
You got brothers and sisters?
I got one sister, thank God.
They in New York, North Carolina?
She right next door right here in Kings Mountain, North Carolina. If I call, she comes running. And she's my baby sister, but she's big sister, I'm scared of her. She tells me what to do. So,
right.
I got more. She's a minister, so she's been ministering almost 30 years now. So she's in the ministry, and she's a good woman. I can remember the things she went through, and I look at her now. I'm like, God is real. I know God is real. And so,
Darius, what was your favorite childhood memory?
playing baseball, handball, Chinese handball, stuff I enjoyed, back when I was coming up in the 60s and 70s, the kids went outside and played. From sun up to sundown, you don't see that anymore. You just don't see it. We could take a rock and a stick and make a game out of it. You didn't have no toy. What was the toy? We too poor, we didn't have toys, Hey. Got a few little things on Christmas, back when I was coming up, and that was it. So, in that way, I think I am blessed, Got to get outside. Now, don't misunderstand me. I took a lot of wrong turns along the way. And I can't blame it on my family. I blame it on my decisions. They're all the wrong decisions, Trying to come up, trying to beat the system. That's me. That's me.
I remember coming. You go outside until the street light comes on.
Man, you better beat that street light. If you didn't, Mom and Dad had something for you. You better be getting it. I mean, you be burning rubber to the house. When that light went on, guess what? You better be at home. I'm scared of the dark. In New York, don't get dark. It's lit up. Everything's lit up. It look the same way at 7 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, But this scared me. The bats, I was used to bats. Candle flies, I was running from them. If you know a man run from candle flies, well, I wasn't a man, I was 14, 15 years old. I run. I didn't know what that was. People used to laugh at me when I first came here. I didn't know.
Darius, have you ever dealt with addiction?
All my life. All right. All my life. Dealing with it today, yeah. Yes, sir.
When was what was your drug of choice?
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Alcohol. I love alcohol.
When was alcohol first introduced to you?
I guess 11, 12. To watch them play cards, the bid with, the old guys, the old cool, Play like the little hawk blades, watch people cut each other. Didn't understand none of it as a kid. But, yeah, alcohol. I go in there and look, grab a bottle of liquor, drink it, stick it, and go to sleep. I like that feeling of going to sleep, like a sleepy. And so I got addicted to that. I steal it, best way I could. Dad didn't know. My mom and dad never drank a day of their life. If you can believe that, they never drank. We kept liquor everywhere. So I wonder what happened to me and my sister when I look back. What happened to mom and dad didn't drink? They didn't do drugs. My sister was a pure alcoholic. She was crazy. That's why I was scared of her. She was crazy. She'd cut your throat. She'd do anything to you.
And preaching now.
Boy, just a docile. Ain't the same person. I'm looking like, God, how can you do that? How can you change somebody like that?
Yeah, I understand. Cause
No, I understand. I know it's real.
yeah.
I know it. But through her, I know it's real. I live with my sister. I know. We come up together. And when she went crazy, I got out the way. To my 89 people jump, I had to jump in there and help her. Whoa. I'm not gonna beat my sister down. No. My sister, she was. Excuse my French. She was hell on wheels. When she jumped in, and she wasn't scared of nothing. It would die. You only die once. That was her attitude. And I look at her now, and I'm like, wow, it's a different person I'm looking at. So gentle, so loving, so forgiving, And I would hate to see that come out of her again. I really would.
Did the alcohol, is that what led you into the street?
The alcohol, the sense of wanting to. My mom was out of the house so often, man. Always having me and my sister, We basically raised each other. And so she was getting abused one way, I was getting abused another way. I didn't know about her abuse, she didn't know about mine. But things were going on. I didn't understand. She come back and talk to me about it. I didn't even know. And things were going on with me, she didn't know nothing about. So, it was basically a form of child abuse, us being young and not knowing nobody to show us the way. And I can't blame it on my mom, because all my mom was trying to do was keep food on the table. She just kept working, kept working. Make sure we had the clothes, we had the food. And I love my mom for that. She'd always sit down and tell us and cry. And that's why I don't like to see women cry today, because of my mom crying all the time. Mama, please stop crying. That was killing me. That was killing me. To see a woman cry now, I think about my mother.
How long have you been in the street?
Off and on a long time. I'm in and I'm out, and I had my own places. Listen, I always thought I was a functioning alcoholic. They introduced drugs. I've done every drug there is but the opiates. And I'm scared of them. If I have to have it, I don't want it. And so I've done PCP on down. PCP ain't no joke. You don't know your own strength with PCP. Man, you live at that damn trailer almost. It'll make you come out of it'll make you literally kill yourself. Think you jump out windows. This era I come to back in the 70s. In DC, when I was going through DC, going through traffic, I'm trying to kill myself and everybody in the car. We're gonna make it. I'm trying to hit cars. They're running all up the highway, trying to avoid me. I think I'm Superman. So it's just bad, man. It's just bad.
How do you support your habit today?
I was always functioning. I always kept a job. People don't know that. You didn't see it because I always worked. Now listen, I robbed banks. I'm a bank robber. robbed several banks, got away with it, 8 or 9 banks. Done my federal time. I've done some state time. Little stuff, just little stuff. But basically I work. I've always worked. I've always had to have a job. That was my way of saying, if you caught me, this is where the money comes from. I work. I always had a front. I always kept a front. And did that work? No. They knew it was me. When they finally caught me, the last 3 banks I robbed, I was messing up. It wasn't planned. I was just so used to doing it, I made mistakes. So that's where I'm at now in my life. I look back on it and say, I could have done a whole lot of things a whole lot different. A whole lot different.
Have you ever seen anybody out here in the streets overdose?
No.
No.
I mean, I see it since I've been here. That's how close I am to it now, Do I know this real well? No. No. Did I fool people like this? No. When I say people like this, I ain't trying to say I'm above them. I'm just saying I never seen it on this level. It's something serious. It's an academic for real, man. People need to know that. I mean, this is real. It scares me. People I'm talking to every day just going out. No, I'm not used to that.
Is this lifestyle dangerous?
Very,
living in the street?
Very. It's real. It's real. And if they don't believe it, come out here and live it for a week or 2.
Have you ever tried to get out of the street?
I got the streets now, man. What do you mean? You think I like this? I was living with my daughter. The only thing brought me back over here, my daughter passed. I was taking care of my daughter. I had nowhere else to go. I ain't gonna tell that lie. I do. I don't like rules. And if you don't like rules, guess what? This is where you wind up. My sister let me come right now. This is what you gotta do. I've done that for 3.5 years. It's $600 a month. I'm like, no. I can't have no company. You can't tell me what to do. I gotta go. I mean, it's simple as that. I'm paying you this. Come on, I should be able to do that. Why can't you sit on the porch of the company? Well, they things, and I want them to know my house. I understood that before. And so this is what we didn't see eye to eye. You want people at home, Christian woman, a husband, Christian man. You're a deacon too, and it's very Christian-like. I mean, let me use it like that. I mean, Christianity comes with some flaws too. You know what I mean? The righteousness. You got to bend a little bit. Yeah, that's the way I feel about it. That don't make it right. You got to bend a little bit. Where's the love for your fellow man? All of the things. You got to love. You got to love them. Regardless. That's my opinion. What they do is something else.
Darius, how old are you?
I'm 63. I'll be 64 the 9th of July.
What's been your most valuable lesson at this point in your life?
That's a good question. Oh man, that's a good one. You stumped me on now. The most valuable. Listen, don't let nobody steal your joy. Please don't. Listen. All is about your mind. Think about what I'm saying, y'all. Listen to what I'm saying. If I can stay out of here, and you're going to go in there. You're going to go in there. You can be all right. But if you let somebody take what's in there, it's messed up. Don't let anybody take that from you.
You have any regrets?
Yes, sir. I got plenty of them. Got plenty of them. We're going to go down that list. Yes, I do. Yes, sir. I'm going to say that. Yes, sir, I do.
Nothing you want to share?
The bank robberies and all. Yes, it's wrong. Kidnapping, it was wrong. The robbing people, yes, it was wrong. Yes, sure I do. When you see the harm on people, I got a conscience too. People don't think I do, but I do.
Personally, I think you're a unique individual. I think you're highly intelligent. I think you're compassionate. I think you're passionate.
I didn't listen. The stuff I did. You think back on it. God, was that me? Was that honestly me? I ain't the person I grew up. My mother didn't raise me like that. Listen, believe me, my father, he wasn't shit, but I love it. He didn't raise me like that. And so you look back and you say, what am I doing? Why let something take you out of yourself, put you on the edge like that? That's what drugs do. It takes you out of yourself. You don't think about the pain. You don't. It's all about the drugs. That's how ugly it can get, and that's sad. That's truly sad. So I know what drugs can do. Yes, sir. I scared them people at the banks. I think about that one face on that woman. I'm like, I hope she didn't die because I was scary. I come in there looking like a monster. She thought she was gonna die, and you think about that when you leave. I didn't mean to cause that much terror on her face. Went back and apologized to her 8 years later. I said, ma'am, I'm so sorry. That was me. I'm so sorry. But so, you live and you learn, man. You live. I mean, I got a conscience. Well, all these programs for us. How you gonna forget it? Listen, we're still part of the community, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. We're right behind the scenes. How can you hide this? You go anywhere in Gastonia, King Mountain, we're in the shadows. We're there. Why that we're not there? That's what's sad about this. They not real. We're real. You gotta do something about this. That's the word. The resources should be there. Somebody want to step out. Give them a chance to step out.
All right, let me ask you this. Let's speak to the young men, the young women in this generation that's coming up. In the direction, those that are looking to make direction changes or choices like what you've made for your life, what would your advice be to those who may be thinking, well, I don't know, maybe it is a good idea to rob a bank?
No, no. That's never a good idea. That's never a good idea. Robbing a bank is never good. Listen, I did what I did out of desperation. I like money. Understand that. I like real. I'm not gonna hit nobody in the head for two. It's not worth my time for $200-$300. I like bands, thousands of dollars. That's why I was robbing banks. I'm not robbing. I'm not doing it for nickels and pennies. Grasp my concept, y'all. Go to the convenience store and get $125. You're trying to get out there and shoot you in the back of the head. I ain't got time for all that. If I rob you out on the street, I gotta make you get butt naked. Make sure you ain't got nothing on you. I'm trying to get away. Going to the bank, they give you the money. They want you out of there. Easy. Wrong decision. But that time goes slow. Federal time goes slow, y'all. I've done Fed time. No joke. That money, I had the money. I was doing the party. You gotta pay the piper. Not worth it, y'all. I'm telling y'all, youngsters, it's not worth it. If you're thinking about it, run, man. It's easy money. That time ain't easy. Day for day for day for day. You got to sit there and ponder all that. Hey, what was I thinking? Was it worth it? No, it's not worth it. You got your family upset. You got people all around you. Come on. What are you thinking? There's got to be a better way.
Darius, we love you here. And dude, I appreciate your interview.
Yes, sir. I appreciate trying to help in any way I can. If you can do something different, do something different. Get out of here. Do your best to get out of it. Fight for your life. Fight for your life. Only you can change it. I can't change it for you. Can't nobody change it for me. Only I can change it. My life.
That sounds like wisdom.